Morning everybody, welcome to today's class. I can't believe it's Friday already. I felt this week's gone really quickly. I hope you're having a nice week. Let's get started. Good, okay, so we're going to start with taking a nice stretch out through the back. Did this one yesterday, so you're going to interlace those arms, curving them in front. We're going to drop the head through the gap. Holding here, pulling the tummy in, and take nice deep breaths in and out. Just releasing those hands, taking them behind, pulling the arms back, lift the chest, and look up to the ceiling. Relaxing there, each one more time. Curving those arms, dropping the head through. Relaxing the arms, bringing them back. Pulling up, lifting that chest. Relaxing there. We're going to go onto our backs. So you want to be laying on your back. With your knees bent, feet on the floor. And we're looking to have a little curve underneath the lower spine. So just big enough to be able to get part of your hand underneath. Arms rest down beside you. We're just going to take nice deep breaths in through the nose, out through a pursed lip. Breathing in and out. So as you're breathing in and out, I want you to think about the position of your hips. So you're keeping them nice and level. Imagine you have a torch on each hip bone and they're shining up parallel to one another onto the ceiling. We're keeping the upper body nice and relaxed. The shoulders are away from the ears. The chest is nice and open. Keeping the weight even through those feet. So big toe, little toe, and heel. Excuse me. And just gently tightening in that tummy. From here, as you breathe out, I want you to tuck the pelvis under, flattening that lower back into the floor. Take a deep breath in to stay. Exhale to release out to neutral. Tucking under to flatten. Holding. Releasing out to neutral. So as you're tucking under, you're finding that nice, strong, flat back position. You want to be using the tummy muscles and the pelvis to move here. On this next one, we're going to hold our flat back position. So we're tucking under to hold. So while we're here, we're going to start to tighten in the pelvic floor. So as you breathe out, pelvic floor, inhale to release. Exhale to tighten. Inhale to release. So we're thinking of the sensation of stopping a wee mid-flow. We're going to halve this contraction. So 50% tightening in the pelvic floor as you exhale. Inhale to release. So we still want to keep our upper body nice and relaxed. The shoulders are away from the ears, the chest is nice and open. And if you are feeling tense in your upper body, we just turn those palms up to the ceiling. We're pulling the tummy all the way down towards the spine. And keeping the weight evenly placed through those feet. So big toe, little toe, and heel. Sorry about that. My phone just fell off. Hang on a second. I don't know how to turn the camera around. Ah, there we go. Let me just clip it back in. Bear with me. Okay, hopefully that won't fall off again. But we'll see how we go. Okay. Where were we? Yeah, weight is evenly placed with those feet. From here we're going to half one last time. So just 20 to 25% tightening. This should feel like a really gentle lifting. Something that you could sustain throughout any exercise if you needed to. It's just working in the background. And that flat back position should feel nice and strong. You're using your tummy muscles and your pelvic floor to keep that back nice and flat. From here, we're going to lift both feet off of the floor. So you want your knees above your hips and your shins parallel to the ceiling. We're going to go into toe taps. We're going to tap one toe down towards the floor. Inhale to lift, swapping sides. Tap down and lift. Tap down and lift. Just swapping sides each time. Keep going there. I'm just going to check this is nice and secure. So you'll tap down and lift, tap down and lift. And you want to make sure those tummy muscles are nice and tightened. You're using the pelvic floor. Nice deep breath. So you shouldn't be holding your breath at any point. Let's take 2 more on each side. Tap down and lift. Tap down and lift. Last one on each side. Tap down and lift. Tap down and lift. From there, just hug those knees in towards your chest. And then we're going to be coming up onto our hands and knees. Grab yourself a drink if you need one. From here, we're going to be on our hands and knees. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Tummy is nice and tightened. As you breathe out, we're going to tuck the pelvis under. Curving the back, arching the spine. We're holding here to take a nice deep breath in to stay. Exhale, we're releasing back to our start position. Through the spine. Lifting the head. Tucking under to curve. Arching the back, dropping the head, we hold, releasing out through the spine, lifting the head. So we want to get lots of movement through the back, working into each section piece by piece. So if you have any areas that are feeling really stiff or sore, remember you can slow them down. Excuse me. So as you're curving your back, think of pulling the tummy all the way in. And as you're releasing out to your start position, we're letting those shoulders come away from the ears. Let's take 2 more here, tucking under to curve. Arching the back, dropping the head, we hold. Releasing out through the spine, piece by piece. Lifting the head, last one, tucking under to curve. Arch the back, drop the head, we hold. Then we're releasing back out through the spine, piece by piece, lifting the head. From here, you're going to push your bottom back towards your feet and reach your arms out in front. So you're in a shell stretch position. And then from there, we are going to be on our sides for our chest opening stretch. Grab a drink if you need one. So as you come onto your side, your knees to be bent, one on top of the other, resting down to the floor, arms along with palm to palm. So we're going to lift the top arm up, fingertips will point to the ceiling. Taking the head with you, we're twisting away. Holding here to stretch before lifting back up and over to come down palm to palm. The top arm lifts, fingertips point to the ceiling. Taking the head with you, we're twisting away. Holding here to stretch before lifting up and over to come down palm to palm. So we want to keep our legs glued together, making sure this twist is coming through your waist so we can really open up in the chest. Nice deep breaths. Want to get this arm reaching from the fingertips to the armpit. And you're taking the head with you as you rotate. Making sure we're keeping a good range of movement through the neck. Let's take 2 more here. We're lifting up, fingertips to the ceiling. Taking the head with you, we're twisting away. Holding here, we stretch. Before lifting back up and over. To come down palm to palm. This is your last one, we're lifting up, fingertips to the ceiling. Take the head with you, we're twisting away. Holding here, we stretch. Before coming back up and over to come down palm to palm. From here, we're going to swap sides. So you can either swap the way that you're laying on your mat or roll over to the face the other direction. So same position, legs are bent, stacked on top of one another. Arms are nice and long, they're palm to palm, rest that head down. Lift the top arm up, fingertips to the ceiling. Taking the head with you, we're twisting away. Holding here to stretch. Before lifting up and over to come down palm to palm. The top arm lifts, fingertips to the ceiling. Take the head with you, we're twisting away. Opening that chest, we hold. Back up and over to come down. So remember those legs are glued together. Working through the waist, this open position in your chest. The arm is reaching nice and long from the fingertips to the armpit. Try and look at that hand for as long as you can, making sure your ranges of movement are good on both sides. Breathe. Let's take 2 more here. We're lifting up, fingertips to the ceiling. Taking the head with you. We're twisting away, holding here to stretch. Before lifting back up and over. To come down palm to palm. Last time we're lifting up, fingertips to the ceiling. Taking the head with you. We're twisting away, we hold. Before coming back up and over. To come down palm to palm. From here you're rolling onto your back to take a full body stretch. If you want to grab yourself a drink, then you can. We are staying on our backs though, so if not, just stay comfortably there. We've got the knees bent. We're on the floor in a neutral position. So on that curve underneath your lower back. Arms are just resting down beside you. We're taking a deep breath in to nod the head, chin to chest. Exhale to lift those shoulders from the floor, reach your arms nice and long. Take a deep breath in to stay. Exhale to control back down. Chin to chest. Lifting up. We hold. Control back down. So you're using your tummy muscles to lift you. Pulling that belly button all the way down, chin to chest, to help to relax through the neck as you're lifting. So we want to think big nod of the head, then tighten the tummy to lift you. Use your pelvic floor. Reach those arms long and get the shoulders away from your ears. Let's take 2 more here, then we'll change the arms. Chin to chest, lifting up. We hold, control, back down. Chin to chest, we lift, holding, control, back down. The beginning of your movement is the same, chin to chest, lifting up. We're bringing that arm across towards the opposite knee. Come back into the center, down onto the floor, chin to chest, lifting up, reaching across, back to the center, and down. You can support the head here if you need to. Just take one arm away as you reach, back to the center and down, chin to chest. Lift, the arm comes away as you reach, center and down. So remember to keep those shoulders away from the ears. The other arm can just stay reaching beside the leg. Nice deep breaths. We've got 2 more on each side, chin to chest and lift. We're reaching over, center and down, chin to chest, lift, reaching over, center and down. Last one on each side, chin to chest and lift, reaching over, back to the center and down. So your last one, chin to chest, lift, reach, center and down. From there you're hugging those knees in towards your chest. And then we're going to be coming onto our knees or laying on your fronts if you prefer. Just drop that camera so you can see my mat a bit more because I think I've cut a little bit of myself out. So if you don't want to go onto your knees, if that's an uncomfortable position for you, then you can be on your fronts and you'll just be laying long with the legs out behind you and your hands are mat width apart in line with your ears. If you're on your knees, you're kneeling up with those legs quite close together, arms resting down beside you, just taking a little nod of your head so that you're not flinging the head back. You want to keep the tummy really tightened the whole time that you're moving. So as you breathe in, you're going to hinge through your knees, tightening the tummy to start to lean back. Exhale to squeeze and lift. My movement is really small because I've got a really bad pelvic girdle pain at the moment. You can make your movement bigger if you want to. Leaning back. Exhale to lift. Leaning back. You're using that exhale and squeeze to really push your upper body forwards. Keeping this tummy tightened the whole time. Shoulders are down. We've got 2 more here, we'll change the arms. Inhale back. Exhale, lift. Inhale back. Exhale, lift. From there, you're going to take your hands one on top of the other, and they're either onto your forehead or behind the head. If you're laying on your front, same thing, hands on the forehead. So from here, we're doing the same thing, breathing in to lean back. Exhale, lift. Leaning back. And lift. Remember to tighten through the tummy. Squeeze the bottom. You want to keep the chest open, and if you feel more comfortable doing that with your hands behind your head, then you can. Let's take 2 more here, leaning back. And lift. Leaning back. And lift. From there, I want you to drop yourself down into a shell stretch, so bottom to the feet, and reach those arms out in front. Once you've finished having that stretch, grab yourself a drink if you need one. And we're going to be on our backs for the 100. So, as you go onto your back, just lay down with the knees bent, feet on the floor to begin with while we're talking through. I'm really sorry if you can hear that loud noise. I think it's my neighbours, but I'll just shout a bit louder so you can hear me. So we're going to have the knees bent, feet on the floor just while we're talking through what we're going to do. So what you need to do is get that really nice. Sorry about that. I think next door are drilling or something, and I can feel it vibrating in here and pushing this out. At least it happened before the 100 and not during the middle. Again, technical difficulties. Just tighten it and see if I can stop it from moving around. Okay, so you're going to be on your back, laying with a flattened position, while I'm just tightening up my camera holder. And what I want you to do, from there, you'll have your legs lifted and they'll be nice and lengthened. So this is the same that we've done all week. Hopefully all of you have joined in this week when I haven't had problems with my camera, and will know what I'm talking about. And I'm just going to pray this doesn't fall off halfway through. So you're going to be laying on the floor with the legs lifted and lengthened. From there, doesn't matter if your knees are bent, you just want to be in a lifted position that you can maintain. From there, if you're comfortable with lifting the upper body, we're going to nod the head, I'm going to lift the shoulders off and have those arms nice and long. We're just going to have the palms facing the floor, which we're going to be beating up and down for 100 repetitions. So 5 as you breathe in, 5 as you breathe out. Same as we usually do. After that, hands are behind the head. And you're going to go into 2 sets of 8 sitting up towards the legs. And straight through from there, we're going into 2 sets of 8 reaching across towards opposite knees. Once we finish there, we're hugging those knees in and we're going into a nice full body stretch. So let's go all together, fingers crossed that the camera stays put. So find your nice strong flat back position. Once you're there, lift those legs up and lengthen them as much as you can. If you're comfortable, we're going to nod that head, lift the shoulders, take those arms nice and long. And we inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tummy in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pelvic floor, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Halfway, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tummy in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Staying here. Your hands are coming behind your head. We're going into sit-ups for 8, 7, 6, 5. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Tummy's in. 3, 2, 1. Reach across for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Last set. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relaxing there. Hug those knees into your chest. And then bring yourself into a full body stretch. Good. From here, we're going to come up into sitting. And we're going to be taking a stretch out through the body. We're not going to do pigeon stretch today because it's just causing me too much pain. You can look back on any video this week, I think, which we've done it in, if you want to do that one from home. But at the moment, I just cannot get into that position. It's really, really uncomfortable for me. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually do a stretch, the walking forward stretch, and I'm just going to do it sitting up a little bit higher, which should make me more comfortable. So what you're going to do is sit up, and I want you to have your legs just reaching out in front of you. Nice and close together if you can. So we're going to be doing our breathing, really concentrating on our breathing and our walk forwards. If you would prefer to do the pigeon stretch now, then that's fine. You can do that whilst I'm doing this. I haven't got a problem with that. I just cannot get my leg into that position without wanting to howl. So that's up to you if you'd prefer to do that, and I don't mind at all. So start sitting up nice and tall. You're just sitting flat on your mat. You don't need to be nice and lifted. I think I'll turn to the side because you'll be able to see me a little bit better. Yeah, that's much better. So you're sitting flat on the floor. You can be elevated if you prefer. And just slightly flex those feet, which will just help to get a little stretch on the back of the leg. So nice and tall. So think about rolling just the upper body down. So like we've been doing at the end of class, we're just walking those hands forwards as far as we can. We're just going to hold here, dropping that head and taking nice deep breaths in and out. We're breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Dropping that head, breathing in and out. Take a nice deep breath in. As you breathe out, try and walk those hands a little bit further forwards if you can. Same thing, holding here, but you're breathing in and out. In and out. Last time in. As you breathe out, just creep those hands forward. We're just holding here, nice deep breaths. And just take your time to walk your hands back up your legs. And sit yourself up nice and tall. From here, you're going to be sitting, again, just comfortable position, cross the legs if that's better for you. If you've just done the pigeon stretch, then just swap legs for this one. We're going to do spine twists, so you're going to sit cross-legged if you can. I'm just going to sit however's comfortable for me. So from here, we're going to take the arms into the chest. So as we twist, you're going to fling. I use the word fling as in like you're going to use the arm for a little bit more momentum as you're twisting. And as you're twisting, I want you to look towards that hand so you're taking the head with you. So from here, you're going to do twist, rebound, centre. So we're going twist, rebound, centre. Twist, rebound, centre. So that second twist is just almost, your body will have to move like that because you've tightened yourself up like a spring. Don't let it be twist, back, twist. You want it to kind of be like you're forcing your body round there. Your hips are going to stay really stabilised, just sitting on top of them. We need to breathe. Relax your shoulders and just think about loosening up through your back. Two more each side. Twist, twist and in. Twist, twist and in. Last one each side. Twist, twist and in. Twist, twist and in. From there, just relaxing down. You're going to bring both of your feet in together with your knees wide like you're in a frog's pose. And here you're going to bounce those knees up and down. If you're in your pigeon stretch, come out of that and take this stretch here. From there, relax that bounce and take hold of your feet, leaning yourself forwards. You can push your elbows in towards your legs if you want to increase that stretch. You keep stretching. Just dropping that head forwards, taking some nice deep breaths. Good, and relaxing there. Okay, from here, we're going to be working with our arms. So if you need to grab your weights, then you can. Again, I'm going to be seated. You can be kneeling or standing, whatever you find the most comfortable. I'm not sure if I'll swap to kneeling halfway through. I might have to see how I feel. So what we're going to be doing is our arms circles forwards, circles back, pushing up, pushing down, pushing forwards, pushing back. I am going to kneel actually. And then we're going to be doing our lifting up, lifting down, lifting up, lifting down, across 8, rest, lift up, down, da, da, da. Then we're going to go into those stretches. I think they're a really nice one to do to the side, 2 sets of each of those on each time, okay? If you want to use your weights for some or all, then that's great. You haven't got to. I'm not going to, so it doesn't matter if you just want to do it without. Remember, if you want to, baked bean tins are fine. So, we're taking those arms out to the side. Circle forwards for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Forwards for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back for 8, 7, 6, Rest those arms down. Here we go, ready to go again. Lift, circle for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Forwards for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax them down. Good, so we're going to be lifting all the way up for 8, down for 8 times 2. Nice strong arms. Here we go. Lifting up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Doing that one again. Here we go. Lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lifting up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give those arms a little shake. We're doing our reaches up, 2 sets of 8, straight into reaches to the side. Rest and again, okay? If you need to grab a drink or something like that, then do that now. I need to blow my nose, but I can't find my tissue. Okay, I'm sure I'll be fine. Okay, so remember those arms are long and then reach is through your waist. Okay, here we go. Reaching up for 8, 7, 6, 5. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Again for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those arms to the side. Reach for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax those arms down. So we're going to do that one more time, just the reaches. Lift those arms up. Here we go. Reach for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8 more for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last set. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those arms down. Okay, bring one arm across. Take one arm up over it and pull it in. Just make sure that you're not on the elbow, so in front or behind is fine. That same arm you're now stretching is going to lift up and bend down the back. Swapping sides, this arm comes across, pull in. Lifting that arm up, Drop it down, pulling the elbow down. Relax those arms. Okay, from here we're going to be on our hands and knees. Just grab yourself a drink if you need one. Okay, so from here, on the hands and knees. So knees are underneath your hips, hands are underneath the shoulders. If your wrists or arms feel sore, especially if you use weights, drop yourself down to your forearms. If you haven't done class this week already, we're going to be walking forwards with the hands on the plank, so I would prefer, if you could, for you to do some of those on long arms. So if that's the option you've got, then drop onto forearms here. Tuck those toes under, be nice and tight and do that tummy. As you breathe out, you're going to press into your hands and your feet, pulling your tummy in, lifting those knees from the floor just an inch or so. Inhale down. Exhale to lift. Inhale down. Lifting up. Inhale down. Think tummy is lifting you. Your hands and your feet are just there for support. Try and keep the head in line with the rest of your spine. So you're not dropping down, not lifting the head up too high. You're looking past those fingertips if you're on long arms. If you're on your forearms, you're just looking straight down to your mat. Lifting up and down. Lifting up and down. Lifting up and down. Let's take 4 more. Lift and down. Lift and down. Last 2. Lifting up and down. Lifting up and down. From there, relax into a shell stretch, so push your bottom to your feet and reach those arms out in front. Just staying in that stretch for as long as you need to. And then if you want to, just grab yourself a drink. So we're going to go into planks, the same as we've done all week, so they are from standing. Hopefully I'm still in shot. Oh, just about. Great. Okay, so stand towards the end of your mat with the rest of the mat in front of you. We want to start standing up nice and tall through the body. So I can demonstrate half of this exercise, but as we come into the plank, I'll be on my knees. So from here, we're going to roll down through the spine. So chin to chest, rolling down through the body, and your arms are reaching towards the floor. And you're going as far as you can go until you need to bend your knees to touch the floor. From here, we're going to start to walk ourselves forwards to as far as you can go. If that's just a downward dog, that's where you're holding. If you're able to, you're going to walk yourself all the way out into your plank position. Holding your position, take a breath in and out. Then you're going to start to walk those hands back in. Bend those knees if you need to. Roll up through the spine. Standing nice and tall. Rolling down through the body. Reaching to the floor. Bend the knees if you need to touch your mat. Start to walk those hands forwards. If you can, you're coming all the way out into a plank. Holding there, breathing in and out. Ready to walk those hands back in and roll up again through spine. So you need to make sure that you're concentrating on the roll up and the roll down, as well as thinking about coming into that downward dog position first, and then if you can, into that plank. Just make sure if you're coming into your plank, you're not dropping your hips too low. So you should be breathing the whole time that we're moving. So if you feel as though you're holding your breath, just start to breathe. Nice natural breaths. You haven't got to place them anywhere. Take this in your own time. So if you want to hold in your downward dog for a little bit longer, to feel that stretch in the legs, then you can. If you want to hold that plank for a little bit longer, then you can. Just don't rush through it here. Really think about the roll up and the roll down. We're going to keep going here. It doesn't matter if you're not coming into that plank position. Just work to where you're able to get to, so that we can build on that strength through the wrists, through the arms. Try and get a little bit of movement in every section of your back. Let's take 2 more here. And roll down through the spine. Reaching those arms to the floor. Start to walk those hands forwards. Pass through that downward dog position to come into your plank. Pushing the bottom back, walking those hands in. Rolling up through the spine. Just standing. Let's take our last one here, rolling down. Reaching the arms to the floor. Start to walk those hands forwards. Bending those knees. No, you're not bending your knees, that's a lie. I'm bending my knees, you're going through into your plank. Baby brain. Walking those hands back in. Pushing back. Rolling up through the spine. Good, really well done for those planks. Let's go into a stretch, we've got enough time. So if you struggle with balance and you need to hold on to a wall or something, get yourself near a wall. You're going to be bouncing on one leg, and you're going to lift the other leg up behind you and try and grab hold of the foot, the ankle or the sock. You want to have your knees touching and you're pushing your hips forward. So you should feel it down the front of your thigh. So if you need to hold on to something, do. If not, then just show off your impressive balancing. Stretching down the front of that thigh. Relaxing that foot down. I'm going to go on the other side. I'm going to have to do the same leg again because I can't balance on the other leg. So I will show you this way on so you can see my knees together. So swapping legs, you're going to pick that leg up, bring it behind and grab hold of it. Knees are together. Push those hips forwards. So think of when you're pushing the hips forwards of tucking under a little bit. You'll know you're doing it because you'll feel it straight away in that leg. And relaxing there. From here, go back to the first leg. We're going to be then working on stretching out behind, so into your bottom. So again, you might need to hold on to something. This time you're going to hug the leg in front of you. Bring it higher if you can than what I am. Relax down, you're going to swap sides. We'll do the same one from side on. So we'll lift and you're hugging it in. And relax that down. Just give those legs a little shake out. Good, okay, let's go into our shoulder rolls. So rolling those shoulders back. And forwards. Take those arms out to the side. We're going to lift up and we're reaching over. Back to the centre. We're lifting up. We're reaching over. One more time on each side. We're lifting up, reaching over. Lifting up. Reaching over and relaxing there. Thank you so much for joining me for class today. I'm sorry for all of the mishaps with the camera. I will try and sort out maybe an alternative or something over the weekend if I can. Just one of those things. I've done pretty well to only have it happen a couple of times through 12 weeks, but I think it was bound to. Yeah, so we're 12 weeks in now. Thank you for all your support. Yeah, I'm hoping that soon we'll be able to actually see each other face to face, but we shall see. I hope you'll have a really lovely weekend and I'll speak to you very soon. Bye.